It's the stream. Yeah. What up, everybody? Welcome. We are giving away these Pokemon that were under my bed. Under my bed. If you are one that likes Pokemon from under people's beds, then you're on the right spot. Whoa. Because this guy is giving some away. Just a couple. Just a couple. If you are interested in one of these said Pokemon, though, you can. All you have to do is type in scary. Yep, scary, JP, scary JP, whatever it is, whatever. And what's up, Notification Squad? If you're here because of the notification, let's get a hashtag Notification Squad in the chat room. When we ending stream, we just started Phantom Blade. Why even ask this? Good message. Oh, thanks. Because we are giving away. Whoops! Did I just press B? Ripperoni. I think for this we're going to be playing the royalty-free trap music playlist, because that one sounds reasonable for what we're doing, which is, we're giving away a trapper, because that's what we're doing. We're in it. We're in it to win it. Risk it for the biscuit. Yeah. All right. So, as I said, the message is Notification Squad for that. But oh my gosh, we all Big Blue Blastoise, Fambadom, Mario. What's up, everyone? Thanks for joining in on that. Let's turn the music down just a little bit on my end too. It's really loud in the ear. I'm actually gonna turn off the game music because we don't need this. We don't need it. So yeah, we have a lot of them to give away. We have 120 on my end, and then we have a few more on the end of ROG. So let's tweet out the stream, but let's say hello to everyone real quick as we're all here. Can we say hello, Alex? Hello, Space Ace, Flipnote, Cool Zombie, Joshua, Mario Man, V-Rock, Big Blue Blastoise, Yashi Kid, Eiffel, Joshua, Dolphin Kid, Jam Sky, Shiny Houndoom, Catcraft, Lucario, Angel, Dark Linton, Verizium, Hyper GL, Mario, MXR, Muse Apprentice, Phantom Blade, Balthazar, Elena, don't know why I said the first one. That would have to require 2 L's. Dataro Meme, Dataher, welcome. Kyle Jarrell, here comes that boy. What else do you keep under your bed? My bed's on the ground, so I mean, it has to be pretty small to get to our chat right now. It has to be pretty small. So yeah, we are online, ready to give away those Pokemon. And by those Pokemon, he means what he means. Yours is in? Aw, snap. Yeah, the message is Scary JP. Let's go add that in as we're tweeting out dat stream dough from dat boy dough. You ready? Okay. Of monsters and men. There we go. That's just the tweet we did. That's the name of our stream. There's nothing else we're going to do about it. I do. But yo, Haley, how you doing? GG Rail, PB Mudkip. We got Nightbot here. What up, everyone? Sunblaze, how you doing? Just a Pain. Welcome, Just a Pain. Yes, it is Scurry JP. It is Scurry JP. If y'all want to, let your friends know what's going on, you can feel free to tweet out the tweet that we have going on. You'll all get shout outs for that, because we all about that life. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was going to go change the message. Insert an Absol into the GTS with the message Scary JP, because I'm so scurry. I'm so scurry right now. But how is everyone's Sunday going on right now? Anything cool about Sunday? Star John, what's up? How you doing, Sneaky J? Yes, Joshua, I said I do. Yeah, main thing you need is JP and Scary. Scary JP, JP Scary, Scurry JP, I don't know. Whatever you'll want to say. Whatever you'll want to say. And as always, the 5th or 6th one of each box is always going to be a giveaway of the kinds where we do wars. You know, the wars. You're at work? Ah. No, not your 3DS. Not your 3DS. Let's see who is the honorary first mention here. There's already so many scary JPs in here. Okay. I see there was an upper limit, upper echelon for what we're trying to do here. And it's Aaron. Congratulations, Aaron, for getting it first. Is it level 100? Yes. Its IVs are random, though. It is fully EV trained, though. Can you get a Gengar? I don't know what a Gengar is, but if you insert an Absol, you know, saying, yeah. Let's do this. Copy. Wow! 30 of you have already hit that like button without us having to even say anything. There we go. We figured out how to do stuff. You can get one Gengar, though. Everyone. That goes for everyone. You get one Gengar. That's just how it works, you know? We can't have too many monsters go to each and every one of you. Only one monster per person, because if you have too many, they're going to really get into your closet. And once they become closet monsters, then oh my gosh. We hit it before we hit 30 likes before we even started? What? What? How do I not believe that? Aeon Dolphin. A lot of fires? Oh my gosh, that's horrible. We don't want fires. Whoa, someone already traded Cindy. Interestingly enough. You got the Pumpkaboo, that shiny. What now? Oh my gosh, you already got a shiny Pumpkaboo. How about... what's the one that comes before Trevenant? I forget his name. But that one. That's the one you should go for. Okay, so we got Alejandro on this one. Man, this song is very trap-like. Yeah. There's enough right now so that everyone will get one. Phantump, there we go. Phantump is what we should do. We're up to 42. Hey, the answer to life, universe, and everything. Y'all are awesome. At 50 likes, we can do a numbers game. We'll set that as a small goal. OMG. That's me, LOL. Nice. Nerdy Kitty, what's up? Not going to dab right now. Not going to dab right now. You already got a Gengar? But this one's shiny. Shiny. In a few hours, it'll be Halloween for you. Oh, will it? Will it, Maya? Nice. I never said your name. Well, Big Ben, welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. You got it, Alejandro? That is congratulations to you. Jinxen. We do GTS Wars on the 5th, or the 6th one of each box, as an FYI. As I said, Abominous Snow on my 3DS. That's not what we're looking for. I mean, I could look under Abominous Snow, but the fact that someone else will put, you know, something there than what we wanted, then I don't think that's right. I miss you so much. I haven't seen you in a long time. Well, Nerdy Kitty, I'm glad to see you back. It has been a while, hasn't it? It has been a while. I'm hoping you're okay with, you know, taking some monsters from under our bed, because it's what we're doing. We're getting Eiffel over here. Eiffel, what up? This Gengar does come in a dusk ball, you know, so when you pop it open, it's all dark and scurry and stuff. So I was talking with ROG earlier, and that was like a good message. Wherever I stopped on for a little bit, from a moment you didn't see it on screen. They're like, too spoopy for me, too spoopy JP scream on. But yeah, ROG gave me the idea of trading random people that were asking for mythicals in the GTS, you know, to help clean it up. And I was like, you know what would be funny? Is if we made some like pre-recorded videos where I traded out to people that were asking for mythicals, and give them like a level 1 that had one, or a level 100 that knew bad moves, or something like that, level 1, non-shiny, and their nickname would be no nickname. So when people ask for no nickname, we can give it to them. When they ask for a shiny, it's obviously not going to be shiny. And no problemo, Eiffel. I'm glad you're able to get one. So scurry, right? You can tell if there's a red star on its profile page. Exactly. Yeah, if you want a shiny, I can show you how the Pokemon looks when it's shiny. The star that we're talking about. Worst Pokemon ever shiny? I am giving out shinies. These are shinies. They're very similar to the original color. They're like a shade. No, I forget what it's called, but it's slightly, the tint is slightly lighter. It's slightly lighter. So it's not a full purple. It's not a super full purple. But if you'll notice, underneath the ghost typing right there, it shows a red star and then a pentagon. And yeah, they have Pokerus too, if you all like that. Blue Clues isn't kidding, yeah. Yeah, the Mega Evolution's the one that turns super white, super pale. That's the one we gotta pay attention to. That's the one we gotta pay attention to. Oh, did you? Oh. Worst Pokemon ever shiny? Yeah, we're used to seeing shiny Mega Gengar. You can turn him into that if you were so inclined. Yeah, there's about a 13-second delay, so yeah, that's what's going on. Yo, Cake Bro, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Are you here to have some fun? Because I hope you're here to have some fun. We are going to be playing a numbers game here fairly soon. I know we all will be having a fun time with that one thing. And who is who? How you doing? You just got an Absol. Nice, epic player. Now submit that one, asking for a Gengar, and then go catch a couple others, because whenever we do these, this is what's going on. People use Mega Kinga too much? You think so? I don't think it's used enough, personally. But Lucario Gamer, hello. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Anything super pumped? Anything super pumped for you? Yeah, I think this is like a decent time. You know, if I can get 6 o'clock streams to go out, I might try and do 6 o'clock. If we can. If not earlier. Because I know I need to cross-reference my phone. I need to put in some work hours here in a moment. When we do the next war, I'll need to put some my work hours. Here we go. Scary JP too spoopy from Senpai. And then I will let you all know, because I believe Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday this week, our streams are starting at 3 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, if not 2. How do you get this? So for everyone that needs to know how to get this, I'm just typing it in chat. Typing it out in the chat so that we all know. It's so easy when doing that. Blue Nation, what's up, Blue Nation? Love my videos. Oh, thanks, KO. Thanks. What's with the Blue Nation? Oh, Blue on Clues, Blue Nation raid. Hey, thanks for the raid, friend. Thank you so much. Welcome. We are having some fun with the thing. Having some fun with the thing. But welcome, everyone. Welcome. Sorry if that had been going on and I hadn't seen it. But welcome. We are having some fun giving away these Gengars. So if you want to stick and tune to that, I appreciate it. It's always awesome having all this stuff going on. What game were you playing today, friend? 50 likes? Oh my gosh. We are ready to play numbers game here. As long as we, are all wanting to. Because I know I was like, I'm going to force it upon you all. You want that. But I believe, let's see. I forget what route Absol is on, but we have a message in the chat room saying what it is. What are we doing tomorrow? We are shiny catching tomorrow. We're not shiny catching Ho-Oh, though. We are shiny catching other Pokemon. Whoops, this is supposed to be... Okay, the next one will be... Man, I did a lot of GTS trades really fast. The next one will be a war, everyone, and we're going to be asking for Wurmples. Asking for them Wurmps. You're the one who started that? Oh. So, okay, before we go and do that war, let's have this go on. Let's do the numbers game. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 800. Between 1 and 800. If you can guess this number, you will earn yourselves a prize. You will earn yourselves a prize. When is Arceus bluer? Zombatron, he's at his bluest when he's holding a dive plate. That is what's going on. Oh, you're giving away you're giving away Greninjas for Zigzag Goons. Nice. Nice. It's your day off. Nice, Anthony. It is always awesome having days off. It is always, always awesome. Okay, now we have those numbers popping in. It's less than 666, everyone. Oh my gosh. It's higher than 21. It's less than 359. It's less than 151, yeah. And it's greater than 85. It's greater than 85. Less than 185. It's greater than 94, everyone. Higher than 94. Higher than 98. It's less than 150. Greater than 94 and less than 150, everyone. That's where we're at right now. It's less than 125, less than 122. Greater than 94, greater than 100, greater than 110. What is the bait Pokemon? Absol. Always Absol. It is less than 121. Has anyone said the correct number? No, not yet. No, we're not there yet. Not quite there yet. But we know it's less than 120 and greater than 110. We know it's greater than 111. Less than 120. Less than 123. Oh no, less than 123, my bad. Higher than 110. Higher than 110, less than 120. And we had a couple people guess the number, everyone. We had Key Wizard, Malficus, what's up? And then Fambadom and Visor. How you doing, Visor? But thanks, you four were the lucky winners of this round. You all said it super close together. So for you all, we are going to be giving you a extra special high five. You ready for this one? This is what I call the gunslinger high five. You ready for this? Yeah, so we gotta throw the gun up in the air and then back out. Oh, did my camera decide it wanted to focus way up there? I thought I told it to turn off autofocus. Its software probably got reset. That's not what matters. What was the number? It was 112. My bad. If I didn't say it out loud, the number was 112. Alessandro, so on Tuesday, we are going to be streaming Batman Telltale series, episode 3, because I believe that came out. Look at the likes, we're up to 57, I noticed. What Pokemon are we giving away next? We are giving away Genesect on Friday. Giving away shiny Genesects on Friday, in honor of Genesect coming out this month. You did not, Mario Man. It might have not gone through, but I had my thing, actually check for everyone, seeing what there was out there. So yeah, I had to auto-find the 112s. So to get into the GTS, you got to go to the player search system, and then you got to go into the folder icon and click it from there. I did not see it, Mario Man. I did not see it. You might have not gone through. If you'd done too many messages in a row, YouTube might not have sent it. Your dex naving for a shiny Shuppet, you don't need a dex nav. In Mount Pyre, the horde hunting is 100% for Shuppets. So yeah, we are depositing. Whoops. We're not doing that. We're depositing, and we're going to be asking for Wurmples. We're going to be asking for a Wurmple. If you have a Wurmple and you want to, take care into this thingamabob, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So we're inputting Gengar, asking for them Wurmps. I've got to get them both set up though. I'll let you all know when they're in there. Okay, so we're going to have a message go 3, 2, 1, go. And when it says go, that's when you want to refresh looking for Gengar. So I want you to search for Gengars yourself. And then you're going to have to trade Wurmple for it. So I hope you're ready. Oops, wrong button. Let's press the correct button. Okay, Wurmple. Yeah, the Wurmpinator. Your phone has a virus, so you had to block off the camera with sticking out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yo, Bradley Davis. Thanks for being here to fix my phone. Oh, welcome to Fixed. Speed Kills. How you doing? Dogs with bow ties. You're doing Latin homework while you watch? Oh my gosh. Random homework. Random Nickel. Yes, GTS War. Not a robot. What's the event Pokemon for November? It is the Genesect, you know? That's what we had it. What do you do now? Did you insert your Absol asking for the Gengar with the message Scaregar? Someone sniped the Gengar. Oops. Oops. You hate school. School's good though. School is overall actually really cool. I did enjoy school. It's interesting being in the working world, because then it's repetitive actions. In the work world, when you're in school, it's at least something different. We're doing up to 120 of these, so yeah, and I think ROG is giving away at least 30, if not 60. You found it, but you had no Wurmple. Oops. Yo, Dewater, how you doing? You almost had a Dark Y-Core. So close though, right? Did I say hello, Spyro? I wanted to say hello. You need to catch an Absol. Oops. Go catch one. Yeah, we're always going to be asking for Absols. Always, always. Okay, here's Ace. We're trading that to Ace. The Ace of Base. The Ace of Base. You like being at school more than being at your house? Your teachers are really great people? Yeah, school's always really fun. That's how it always is for me. Got a Gengar within the first 5 minutes. That is awesome. Thanks for sticking around. You know, we're all here to have fun. The aim is to have fun. And when we're all having fun, we're all winning, right? We're all on the same page. We're together having a blast. Heading off at the speed of light. Yeah, totally not a reference to Pokemon. Cat Jazz. Join the battle of the book, so you spend hours on reading too. Nice. That is awesome. That is awesome. That is great. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, I changed the thing. Walls. Okay, let's be on this screen. This is the one we all care about. This is the one we all care about. Actually, I don't need that anymore. Okay. You're having a Carablast. I'm typing the message in chat, everyone. The message is in the chat room. I did post it, so if you want to look for my message, that will help. That will help. If anyone ever asks what the message is, you all feel free to say it, or I can just, type it. You said you worry, Jake. Your medics used to watch out for you, please. I don't worry? When did I ever say I worry? I don't think I'd ever say that. Awesome Night 60. Thanks for the subscribble. Welcome to the Scribble Knight family. Glad you're having fun. Glad you're enjoying the whole experience. Okay, we're trading Colin on our other 3DS here. Getting that gangs. Let's see how far we're going to the right. Remember, if you say jakepeter, that is not going to work. You have to say scary JP or JP scary. If you say anything else that does not include those, 7 characters? SCARYJP. Yeah, you need those 7 characters in your message. If you don't have those, then you're not going to get it, because it shows you weren't paying attention to the message. Your Absol's in? That's awesome. I'm glad it's in. How you doing, bro, Matt? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back, Aiden. And Sealy, thanks for depositing. We will get to you when we get there. Remember, everyone, if you're here right now, you're pretty much getting one. So you don't need to ask if you're getting one. It's just win. You'll be getting it. And it takes time to give these all out, It takes about 45 seconds at least per one we give out. So it takes time. If there's 10, that's 4.5. That's 45 seconds, 450 seconds, which is a good chunk of time. If you're 10 away, that's 450 seconds away, which that'd be an average of 7.5 minutes, maybe, depending on how fast we're going, as I said, because as I mentioned, I don't know how fast we go. You feel like Absol should have a pre-evolution? Almost feels like it, yeah. Then Frou would have to have the same thing, right? Yeah, because I said Spooky, that's fine, that's fine. If you said Spooky, that's close enough. It's close enough. I will accept that. But when there's an issue where a lot of people will just say jakepeter because they are not paying attention, which I want to make sure you're all paying attention. Because if you're not paying attention to me, why should I pay attention to you, right? It doesn't make any sense. Like, if you were to have a conversation, the other person was just staring off into the blues. It's like, why would you want to talk with them, right? Right? You found your Alpha Sapphire, Lapis. Hey, that's awesome. Thanks for finding that. That's really more of a thanks for yourself, you know? You just gotta give yourself a pat on the back. You're like, yeah, my Alpha Sapphire. It's right here in my hands. I can use it for what I need to. Trying to catch Absol. 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 Who has been watching the event episodes I've been throwing out for everyone to enjoy? Because the Pokemon Sun and Moon demo, you know how there are, like, events happening random days. The next event is happening November 4th, I believe. And then we're also going to be seeing the other girl. So we're going to be posting 2 videos on Friday, as well as a stream. Oh, that's right, I said I needed to write my stream down. It's not that piece of paper. Did I throw the paper down here too? That is not the paper I'm looking for. Where did you go, paper? You had my work schedule on it. Work schedule. There it is. Okay. We'll do another trade, and then we'll look at our work schedule. And I will let you all know when I'm working so that you can know when the streams will be this week. So we're looking for the map cells. You got a new desk today. It's made of glass and metal. It's going to be great. Hey, nice. Is it for, like, drafting? You redeposited with the correct message? That's awesome, Kyle. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for doing that. Because that's more of a thank you for you, because now you're doing it correct. You're doing it right. Okay, next one will be a GTS war, everyone. Next one will be a GTS war. So if you want to be ready for the wars, you gotta get ready. We're going to be asking for Zubats this next war. We're going to be asking for Zubats this next war, so you better be ready. You better be ready with a Zubat. Let's see, okay. Let's put my work schedule in. Let's go to month view. Okay, so I have to put on Tuesday the 8th. I'm working 4:30 to 10:30. 4:30 to 10:30. That is a 5.5 hour shift. Nice. Because of lunch, you know. That's how that works. And then on Thursday, the 10th, I get to work 8 to 4. You have to be up at 8 in the morning. I feel like I said I can't work until 10. I'm pretty sure I told them, hey, don't start me until 10 o'clock. Ugh. Getting up at 8 is not going to be fun. Aw, no. Jakey no likey. Jakey no likey. This. Okay, I just gotta do it. I've just got to do this. As I said, we're just editing. So we're going to check the summaries of these while we're waiting, because we need to, you know, actually have everything in there. You get up at 7? Oh my gosh. 7 is so early for me. Shiny competitive guard chomp that takes that from someone and competitive Keldeo from another person. Nice. Nice. Editing. It's gotta put in my work. that, I know. Okay, dokie. 8 to 4. 8 a.m. to 4 a.m. Oops, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. There we go. What do you mean, conflicting? That's not good. Oh, wait, no, I messed up. I messed up my calendar. Okay. It's like, it's not conflicting. Just, added itself onto an extra day. Well, this'll be fun. I get to work a couple days. 8 to 4. And then 5:30 to 10. Nice. That 1.5 hour break will be lovely. Be super lovely. 8 to 4. Wow, our playlist ended. The music is gone. Where did the music go? Ba-da-ba-da-dum. Let's get that going on again. To the next one. Edit. Okay. So I have this, at least. So now I get to say when we're doing streams. Okay, so we're going to be streaming 3 p.m. all week. Yeah. No. 2 p.m. all week, except Tuesday, which will be 3. Yeah. 2:30, 2 o'clock, approximately. Okay. Yeah. Because I have to work 6 to 10:30 Wednesday to Friday. Tuesday I work 10 to 2. So that will be fun. Oh, election day is November 8th, that's right. Okay, so that's a thing. We are streaming at just think 2:30 all week. Streaming at 2:30 all week. That's our schedule for the week. 2:33. So hopefully y'all can be there for those streams. There'll be a hullabaloo. There'll be a hullabaloo. We can do reverse GTS on Friday, or we can do it on next Sunday. It's up to you all. If you prefer this time, we can do it next Sunday at the same time, because I believe that's what my schedule is free to. No, that's right. We're depositing. Depositing, asking for the Zubats. That's right. Deposit. Asking for them Zubies. The Zubies. Zubat. Yes, that's who we're wanting. Even if we... Okay, ready? Eiffel prefers Friday. Looks like a handful of you are saying Sunday. Happy Halloween, you know. You don't get a Genesect, what? Arthur Bermudez, thanks for the subscribble. Welcome to the Scribble Night family. Let's see, can we do the giveaway this next Saturday? This Saturday, I mean. We can do it on Saturday. I'm not working this next Saturday. So I could just not stream on Friday and stream on Saturday. Or I can do it Sunday. I'll do it Sunday, that makes more sense. We'll do it on Sunday at 7, though. It'll be 7 o'clock on Sunday. Which hopefully isn't too late for everyone. Yeah. Arceus, what about Arceus? What about Arceus? We're giving away with Absols, Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah, I'm asking for an Arceus for a Gengar, everyone. I'm one of those people. That's what I'm doing. But yo, Frankie Adams, welcome to the stream. Enjoy away. How you doing today? Jaden Andrus, thanks for the like. Much appreciated. Digital Ghost, hello. Anne, your birthday's on the 9th, the day after that thing. Tyson, how's life? You know, life is pretty chill. We have not too much going on. You know, we're working, doing this YouTube thing. You know, entertaining you all. Funny plays. Yo, can we get a duck train going on, everyone, for funny plays? Lovely sponsor. Can we get just all the ducks everywhere on the screen? Pumpkin does things. Yo, what's up? What is up? Thanks for being here. You hope you get a Gengar. I hope you get one too, you know? That's what matters. I always forget about that. Well, the jakepeter hype. Oh my. Yeah, I guess if you already got one of these, feel free to get a Greninja, I believe, from Blue. From Blue there. We're seeking, and we're going to be using Waterfall to get to the top and water sport all of y'all. You know, make that fire go down. How do you sponsor? Sponsoring is $3.99 American a month. That is a thing. But to sponsor, follow the link that Nightbot had posted, and it's going to go through there. You do have to have a PayPal or a debit or credit card separate. You know, that's a thing though. So yeah, as I mentioned, we haven't even made it to the second page today, which is great. When we do mythical Pokemon, we always reach the second page. And when we do the not so legendary Pokemon, we are more than decent with what we have. Don't worry, we're skipping Ethan because Ethan's on our other 3DS. We had him ready to go, ready to get in there. You're Grizzly? Nice. I will get to you when I can, funny plays. I will get to you when I can. There will be a trade with you though. Do not worry. You will be getting one. But overall my day, I had a 4-hour shift at work. So I worked for 4 hours. That was fun. I made that moolah. Hi. What's up? Welcome. Wiley. How you doing? Your Absol was the first one on there named Wildcat. If it does not say JP Scary or Scary JP, you're going to have to redeposit it. And if it does, we will get to it. It may not be the first one, if you say it is. But at the JP Scurry, we're trying to get there. Remember, I'm not looking for anyone in particular. We're just, you know, going to the front of the line. I know some people do it some other ways, where they have you redeposit and to get up to the far left, but I don't have you do that. So I know some people it's confusing. I'm just letting you all know there's nothing over here. We're just doing all of these things where it's just what's going on. So yeah, there we go. This is one we have right there. I mean, this music is pretty hype if you ask me. I am here. Your wormhole is no thank you. Dark speed. Ooh. So my next question for you all is, do you want to play 20 questions? Because we can totally play 20 questions right now. Or we can just talk about Sun and Moon, because I'm really excited for Sun and Moon. So we can still talk about Sun or Moon anyway. I don't know, ROG. I don't know. I had to, though. I had to. How did I get so many Gengars? So I opened up my game. I put Gengar in the first slot. And then I went and opened up an application on my computer. Saved my game, took it out of my 3DS, stuck it in this application on my computer through this other device that holds 3DS cartridges as well. That's not a 3DS. And then I was like, okay, make me more. And it made me more. Radicus, what's up? Happy Halloween. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Storm GS. If we put our Absol in GTS, will we get Gengar? Yes. That is how this works. This will be your first shiny, then Black Panda. It'll be our first shiny. Gaming Nerd 1, hello, welcome. Glad you were here. This 3DS is being a punk. But that's alright. It's trying to welcome you in its own little way, I believe. I believe that's what it's doing. When I get Moon, how do I transfer everything that was in the demo? So you're going to go into your demo, and you're going to go to Professor... What is his name? Professor Kaiki or something like that? I don't remember his name. You're going to go to him, and he's going to ask you, would you like to transfer your stuff to your game? And you're going to say yes, but make sure your Pokemon Moon is in the thing with the save file. You are going to have to start your game, and I think you're going to have to do something where you unlock your entire bag. We don't know what that thing is going to be yet, though. Probably get to the first city, you know? That's how it typically is. And I wouldn't be surprised if there is a lady in the date, like that male lady inside the Pokemon Center with gifts for you. That's how they've done it in the past. So yeah, you just have to make sure your game is in your 3DS. And go to the Kukai, there we go. Kukai. I was close when I said Kaiki. Yeah, so Professor Kukai. And he will bring everything over for you, but you do have to have the game. So that's a little thing. Will the demo end when the game comes out? No, the demo will still go. The demo will live on. The demo will live on forever. Star Johnny can't wait for the Gengar. Can't wait for you to get a Gengar. The demo events, the demo events. So I guess the demo, I heard that the demo events matter for when you actually, downloaded the game. So if you download the demo just today, then you will have to wait until, the specific days pop up. The days that everyone says are the days that if you downloaded it, like that same day. So when the guy says come back tomorrow, you'll actually have to come back tomorrow. Or, you can check out the videos. You only get, 1,000 Poke worth of items if you go in there. That's kind of how it works. Whoa, someone asked for an Absol. Ripperoni pupperoni. Cindy, you have to redo your thing because you asked for an Absol. So that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Sorry, Cindy. You don't have Discord. Rip. You should get one. It's free. Perfectly free. Heathen Defender. Hello. Welcome to the stream. If you want one, just read the message I posted in chat. Or read the description. That one works too. That one works too. Yes, Jinxen, I completely understand. I completely understand. I've read your message a couple times, and I understand what you were asking. Name Alola. You randomly did a Wonder Trade, and you got a shiny Genesect, so you got a shiny Mew from the GTS. Nice. Nice. You didn't want the shiny Genesect? I guess, having a shiny Mew was a little cooler. That little blueberry of a Pokemon. The little blueberry of a Pokemon, everyone. But yeah, the demo is pretty chill. If you do want to see the events, I am posting them all on the channel. So you can go back, you can click into my name, and, just go see the videos. Because those are the last handful of videos we had posted, besides, the streams. But we do cover the Pokemon Sun and Moon news as it comes out. That is a thing we do. Because why not cover the news? Can I trade you a couple Gengar so you can help? By the time I trade you, though, I could have just traded other people. But hello, Cypher. Welcome to the stream. You once got a shiny Darkrai from the GTS. Nice. Yo, Blake Rowe, read the description to learn how to get your very own shiny Gengar. It's as simple as that. Simple as what? 1, 2, 3, maybe 4? Don't worry, I'm checking my other 3DS. And I'm doing the thing. Going to go do homework, so you'll be back. Alrighty, sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. Now, how far over do we need to go? Don't worry, Casey was being traded on our other 3DS, so we didn't skip him. We did not skip him. Need to go. Can you get an RCS though? You don't have Absol. Can you trade me a regular Gengar? Nope. Blake Rell, thanks for the subscribble. Welcome to the Scribble Knight family. Yeah, we do not take any other Pokemon besides Absol, so we are going to go have to capture an Absol if you want to participate in the actual getting of the Gengar. You are, though, allowed to stay in stream as long as you want. Yo, Mad9, how late are you? You're just on time, you know? You're here right when you're able to get here. That's all I ask. Although, if you're wondering when we started, we did start 46 minutes ago. How many do we have? We have 120, and then ROG has a handful too. Samuel, thanks for being here, and for the subscribble. Welcome to the Scribble Knight family, friend. Trying to get a shiny Latios. It's taking forever. Oh my gosh. I know, we're on shiny Ho-Oh hunting, and we're on, what, 1,350 soft resets? Yeah, trying to capture an Absol and finding one is a very small price for a shiny Gengar. It's fairly easy, and, you know, when you get this Gengar, you do get a rare candy. You do get a rare candy. So that's not something too shabby. It's not something too shabby, you know? Yeah, the places to go capture them, fairly easy to get to. I do believe you need Cut in Pokemon Y, though. Do believe you need Cut. Okay, thingy. Okay, thingy. The next one will be a GTS War, everyone. So, the GTS War Pokemon will be... What should we do for the GTS War Pokemon? We are going to do Pumpkaboo for our GTS War Pokemon. So if you have a Pumpkaboo, you are in luck, you know? We're going to go with that even more Halloween theme. The Halloween theme? You know how Discord for PC? BRB? Do you have a battle-ready shiny Greninja? I do not. You teach me. I do not have that one. Blue Unclues with the... What the face? What the face? You should rare candy. You're level 100 to rare... You should rare candy. You're level 100 Gengar. I'm going to say rare Gengar, but it's not rare. It's Game Freak. Rare made other games. Oops, yeah, that's right. We're doing the depositing. We're going to be asking for them Pumpkaboos, and we get to watch the trade animation go off, you know? Okay, Pokemon wanted Pumpkaboo. Let's go under the actual letter P. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. Pumpkaboo's probably at the bottom, near the bottom. There we go. Oh, there we go. Depositing with these conditions. Will it work? Oh my gosh, go. Check. You've just got to search for Gengar. Search for Gengar, and if you have Pumpkaboo, trade it. Trade it away. Yashi Kid, if your friend has a 3DS, tell them to jump online and insert an Absol, you know? Which set? This is the Destiny Bond set? Yeah. It's a Destiny Bond Trapper set, so you're wanting to Mega Evolve Destiny Bond, and then they'll die whenever they kill you, so you get to kill a Pokemon. We should have done Perish Trap. Oh, that would have been hilarious. You can only find Pumpkaboo in X and Y. I know this. I do know this. So it is catering towards those few people. But yeah, hey, what? He has Shadow Ball. We'll seek and trade another person, and we'll just look it up from there. So I do believe it's Shadow Ball, Taunt, Sludge Wave, and one more move. Can't think of it off the top of my head. Can't think of it off the top of my head. But it's going to be in there. It's going to be in there. How far over are we going still? Okay. Not that far over. Not as far over as we had thought. Diego said please. That is not the correct answer. Destiny Bond, Sludge Wave, Shadow Ball, Taunt. Did I say all 4 moves? I think I did say all 4 moves. But yeah, that's what he has. He knows Levitate, but you know, it's Arena Trap. No, not. It's Shadow Tag when he's in his Mega form. You're gonna buy another 3DS? Oh, interesting. Interesting. I wouldn't do that for our giveaways, but, you know, for other things as well. Yes, you are going to want to give this Gengar a Mega Stone. We can't trade, you know, with the Mega Stones on, so... That's what you're going to want to do. Nice template. Oh, thanks, Irish Kittens. This template was made by Backfist Gaming. Oh, nice blue. Nice blue. Vicquaz, hello. Welcome to another stream. How you doing today? He's not home. Well, rip your friend. I'm sorry. That's an unfortunate thing to have to deal with. He's got an Absol. Nice. Nice, even. Okay. We are checking the status of a Gengar. We're going to watch that Pumpkaboo evolve Aroni. We're going to watch it evolve Aroni. Hopefully, you know, assuming someone actually traded for the Pumpkaboo. Okay, someone did have a Pumpkaboo to trade us. I did not skip anything. Either, I am not skipping anyone. As an FYI. Watch that Pumpkaboo evolve! Which one do you think it's going to evolve into? You caught another Absol? Nice. That's going to be great for the next giveaway. It's going to be great for the next giveaway. GTS War ask for Aegislash. But that's not what I'm doing. That's not what I'd asked for. We're asking for simpler Pokemon. Next one, we're going to be asking for Weedle. Yep. ROG. I already did it. I have you in friends, but you don't appear connected. Because I'm under GTS right now. When you are doing other things online, besides just being online, then weird things happen. I didn't even see which Pumpkaboo we got, so we're going to have to see what we ended up getting here. We got Gorgeist. I believe that's super or large Gorgeist, and we got the exact same one in another game. Interestingly enough. I thought we were friends. We are friends, Caden. I thought, wait, are you just saying we're not friends? Someone left? No! Why would someone leave? We're having fun here. We're having all the fun. But yeah, with the demo, what's the next one? The next event is the police officer event. Hey. So we're going to go see some crime-stopping action. At least that's what I would assume. It's going to be some gang doing something on a certain day, so we get to go do that. Nice. You teach me. That was awesome. Search for these conditions. Best raid ever, right? You got a shiny hoe after 7,190 soft resets, Vicquaz? Oh my gosh, I hope it doesn't take us that long to get there. Yo, Chewy, you change your picture? I see it looks slightly different from what I remember. My memory could be fuzzy, though. How many people want a Gengar? 50, 60... I don't know, like 60 people. Roughly, maybe 70 at this point. 80. We're fairly close to the end of this thing. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 76 people are in line, minus who is not in line, you know? But that's what's there. That's what's there. There were 76 people to the left of where we were. Because it's 100 per page, and we weren't on the second page. Yo, Spiz, hello. How you doing today? You having a grand spanking new day? Jimmy, hello. Bacon bird. Bacon. Oh, did you? Nice. Nice. Yeah, if it was last night, I was recording. Those other Chinese, nice. Oh, Mario Man's doing their own little giveaway, I guess. You have 18 Ultra Balls in Pokemon Go, I'm thinking. Because in game, I guess that's a decent chunk, but in Pokemon Go, 18 Ultra Balls is pretty decent. Nope, Jimmy Jordan, you're here just on time. Just on time. Okay. Yep. If anyone ever says something along the lines of, you missed me, you passed me, you skipped me, you're getting timed out. Just an FYI, because we do not promote this behavior of all this stuff. What do we put to get into a Gengar? Oh no, I lost my message. Do I still have it postable in here? There we go, okay. Extra Ranger. GTS War will be soon, I think. Because we do it every few. Do it every few. We want to make sure, you know, we actually majorly give these ones out. They want to rush around. Oh my gosh. Oh my goshy. Tucker. Dale and Tucker versus Evil. Which I heard is a really, like, bad movie. Oh boy. Yo, I think it's Heaven Defender. I was saying Heaven earlier. But thanks for the subscribble. From my RTers, welcome to the Scribble Knight family. Thanks. Here's Mario. We're trading Mario. How are you this spoopy Hallows Eve? Well, Sean, I'm spooked, you know? I'm just so spooked right now. That's how we're getting about it. Someone will jump up behind me and blah, 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 blah. Can you not do Weedle? After this time we do Weedle, we will not do Weedle. We're only going to do it one time, so we will have another one for the next one. Primal Shiny Groudon is awesome. Yeah, he's green, right? Big green lug. A big green lug. What's he even doing over there? What's he even doing over there? Enjoy the Sceptile. We will. We will. Will you get one? Hopefully, Evan. You should. At this point, I believe everyone in is going to be getting one. Yeah. Yo, Derp, hello. How you doing? Welcome to the Scribble. Welcome. Welcome. And Diego... :V/3, yes. Thanks for the subscribble. Welcome to the Scribble Knight family. Welcome, welcome. Oh, there's Michael. Gotta get Michael a trade. It sounds like tax evasion. That's very scary. The IRS will come after you so hard. What did you nickname the Gengar? Scaregar is his name. His name is Scaregar. Because, you know, like Gengar, Derp XD, thanks for the subscribble. Welcome to the Scribble Knight family. How you doing? How can you get one, PB Mudkip? So, to participate, there is a description. There is a description to read. Here we go, Blue. You have a female hunter. If you have one, a guy in GTS wants a female hunter for a shiny Tallow. I am not aware if I have one or not. I may or may not have one. But I don't care about getting their shiny Tallow. But thanks for the heads up. Appreciate it. If someone else here wants that, feel free to scoop that one on up. Got a shiny Raichu off of Wonder Trade. That is awesome, Justin Unknown. That is awesome, awesome. That's just how it goes, how it goes. That's you, Cool Zombie. Nice. Well, the trade has happened. Yeah. Oh, nice, Zombie. Do I remember you 12x plays? Yeah, it's been a while though. It has been a while. I remember a lot of you all. If you've been here several times and then you come back, I'm pretty sure I'll remember you. Diego V. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? Your in-game name is X. Oh, is it? Is it now? Is it really? So, I'm thinking it's about time for a 20 questions game. For those of you that do not know what 20 questions is, You have to ask me yes or no questions to try and guess what my object is. So let's just say my object is Gengar, perchance. You can ask several questions. You can be like, is your object greater than 5 pounds? And I will say no, because I do not believe Gengar is greater than 5 pounds. You can ask, is your object yellow? And I will say no. You can say, is your object a Pokemon? I will say yes. It's some like that. So let's go again. Arcanine, you subbed. Well, from my heart to yours, welcome to the Scribble Knight family. I honestly forgot we had this. Honestly forgot we had this thing. Well, let's actually go the faster way. Finally got home and deposited. Nice. And boo. 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 My gosh. We're trying to get scurred over here. We're trying to get scurred over here, and it worked. I'm thoroughly spooked right now, everyone. I'm thoroughly spooked. Oh my gosh, I am taking so much concentration to keep this Gengar on my head. Okay, the next one is a GTS War, everyone. Next one is a GTS War. So if you are interested, we are doing it for Weedle. Distortion Darkrai, you subbed. Thank you so much for your subscribble. From my heart to yours, welcome to the Scribble Knights family. KO, your first ever shiny was a Pidgey. My first ever shiny was a Wingull. Hey, you got a timer ball. Someone was holding on to their dear life for an Absol. Wait a few minutes. You're back from doing homework? Well, hello. Back from doing homework. Thanks for coming back to the stream. That's right. We're depositing. We're depositing our Gengar, and we're asking for Weedle. Y'all ready for this? For shiny was a Thunderous. You don't know how to spell his name? Hey, it's all good. I believe it's like Thunder, and then us. Thunder us. Could be wrong. No. We're asking for Weedles. Weedle. Weedle. Going to Weedle all over y'all. I don't know what that was supposed to mean. Do not know what that was supposed to mean. Your first ever shiny was a Mantike. Nice, awesome night. Did you breed that one, little buddy? Chewy and Tacos had a shiny Trubbish, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And Nightbot will snipe y'all if you say too many capital letters. For shiny was a Golbat before you knew the shinies were. You reset that game? No! You got one and you love it. Nice, KO. I'm glad you are having fun. I'm asking for Pokemon you don't have. It's just the unfortunateness that is happening right now. The next one we'll be asking for EVs, everyone. The next one we will be asking for EVs. So if you have an EV, then you can try for the next GTS War. And I believe in you all so much. Will, your message just said Jake. That is not the correct message. You need to have it say JP Scary or Scary JP. That's just how it works around her. Just how it works around here. Wait. That was the wrong person. Even if we... Yes, prepare your EVs. Yes, he did say EV. Spoopy scurry Gengar with Dream Eater down your spine. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, Peterson. Welcome. Thanks for the kind words. I always appreciate it when you pop in. You were inside a cave trying to find T-Tron when the Golbat appears, and you caught it and named it Muck. Nice. Noise. Random time, Snivy. Yep, he did say Weedle. For this current one that's going on right now. The next one we do will be for EVs. So I'm sure these ones have already been snatched up. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. You got a Magikarp that you caught. Nice, Frankie. Yeah, the first one I ever had in my game, I think, was a shiny Machamp. My friend got a shiny, or my friend went and bought a game from a GameStop equivalent store called Game Crazy. Yeah, called Game Crazy before they went out of business. Was, sistered with Hollywood Video most of the time. And, well, he bought the game. I don't remember which game it was. And it had a shiny Machamp on it. Perfectly legal shiny Machamp. I don't know how they would have even hacked at that point. But, yeah. So he gave it to me because he felt sorry. I was like, you don't have to do that. And he goes, nah, it's okay. I'm like, oh, thanks. Thanks. I believe it had the one that made your punches better. Yeah. For shiny was the Lake of Rage Gyarados. You were playing Silver Blind. So now you feel like an idiot. Oh. Oh well. Oh well. How do you enter the giveaway, Blake? Read the description. Read the description. Your name is ACR. Awesome. If you manage to trade your EV in the GTS war, it'll really make your evening great. I see what you did there. I appreciate that. Yo, LPS, welcome to the stream. Apocalypse is you. Awesome. Peace Guy. Did you just get a shiny Gengar? I don't know. Did you? Iron Fist? Yes. Are you from JP? I am JP. Calvin Shannon, thanks for the subscribble. Welcome to the Scribble Knight family. And Creeper Gamer 2021. Thanks for the subscribble. Welcome to the Scribble Knight family. Yeah, unfortunately, you want Machamp with Guts. No, maybe he had no guard. I feel like he actually had no guard. Could be wrong. Dark Wycore, hey! Thanks for the responsor, Reno. Welcome back. Welcome back. You ready? Appreciate that. Welcome back. Can we get some ducks in the chat for Dark Wycore, everyone? Can we get some ducks, especially the hatching ones? We need the hatching ones. The hatchy-roo. Sergio Luis, thanks for the subscribble. Normally, when someone sponsors, Bon Alvin, thanks for the subscribble. Welcome to the Scribble Knight family. Why am I on that screen? We want this screen. Normally, when someone sponsors, we will put them on the sponsor shirt, but Dark Wycore is already on our sponsor shirt. Dark Wycore is already on the sponsor shirt. So how do you sponsor? It is $3.99. It is $3.99. So if you have a credit card, you can sponsor. But yeah, there's a link that was put in by Nightbot here fairly soon. As long as he's here. Yo, Thunderstar, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. There we go. Yeah. I'll post it myself too. Just, yeah, if you click the link I give you, then you can do it. If you go to if you have the YouTube Gaming app on Android, you can click into my profile and then click sponsor from there. And that's how you sponsor from there. I posted a link myself as well, so if you're on your computer, feel free to click that link. We're just going to trade this person right here while we're trying to figure out everything. Once 10 people say me, you will do your own giveaway. Swiggity swooty, coming for that booty. For Dylan, I do not click on specific people. We do go to the front of the line, which is the far right. The far right, because those are the people that had inserted it first. It's not like you wait. It's not a reverse line. I know some people think the far left is the beginning, but it is just the end. Because, you kind of line up like this, right? Everyone comes in to line up, and you all stack in. You might be over here on the left, which you do read from left to right, but the printer prints it from right to left, and we're that printer. We're the printer. He's finished listening to an audiobook. So I listened to, the last book I listened to on audio was $10 million tan line or something, $1 million tan line, which was, what was it? It was Veronica Mars, right? The book version. Because they kind of continued it from there, but not really. But not really. So that's what's going on. Can I do it for Weedle again? No, we will be doing it for Eevee. We will be doing it for Eevee this next time. I don't know where we were on the list, though. Don't know where we were on the giveaways, so I believe we just did one. And so we are going to have to wait till the end. We were talking about Blue. He went offline. Oh. Oh. Isaiah, how you doing? Yes, Mario Man. We have read that a handful of times. No one's biting. It's all good. It's all good, you know. I like the X's. I like the X's. Oh, we're giving out male Gengar? I never paid attention to what gender it was. I just kind of, you know, used whatever we had in our bag. Are you giving things to me, or do you want good stuff? What? Huh? You, me, Dupree? What are we doing? Go to GameStop on November 1st. Yep. That's a thing. Pokemon had already been traded. Ripperoni Usaroni. Ripperoni Usaroni. Yeah, Dark Wycor got the sponsor noted, or they got the sponsor stamp next to the name. When are we doing the EV for Gengar thing? At the end of this box, we will be doing it. I believe that's when we need to be doing it at. Okay, so we're going to go find May on this 3DS. Yeah, we'll be doing it for the Eevee at the end of this box. You have very shinies that you could trade them with. Oh, Dark Wycor. Oh, thanks. So, for those of you that don't know, every 50 subs we do a Pokedab. So once we reach 8,050, we will be doing something called a Pokedab, which I look up random Pokemon, and then I try and do a dab based off of that Pokemon. So it's kind of cool, kind of awkward, kind of yeah, kind of awk, very awk, just in there. And Samir is coming up for the next one, but we are doing the war first. We gotta do the summary of Scaregar, though. So we do battle streams on Wednesdays, and this Wednesday's stream will be on Smogon. This next stream will be Smogon. Gamester, hello, welcome to the stream. How you doing? You teach me, doesn't want me to dab. You can turn around for 5 seconds while we do it. I'm confused. I don't know what I'm doing. I have several questions to ask myself daily, and they're all the time, like, what am I even doing at this exact moment? So we gotta get the summary of that one. Gotta get that one all fixed up. We'll do another trade on this one while we're waiting for that trade to go through. Just reconnect. Yeah, if it's not letting you go on, then it's going to have to reconnect. Then we're going to have to try and get the reconnect. And DR3SZZL, thanks for the subscribble. Welcome to the Scribble Knights family. Appreciate having you her. Appreciate having you her. You have one. Oh. Oh. Hello, Savage Mate. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? You know what? We started the 50 questions game, and either I wasn't paying attention or no one asked questions. It's probably both. Probably a couple of you asked questions, and then I didn't pay attention. So that didn't get to happen. Wow, I did my boxes backwards. Okay, whatever. I do that every once in a while. So we are asking for Eevees. So when I do the 3, 2, 1, go, you're going to want to search for Gengar. You're going to want to search for Gengar. and then hopefully you have an EV to trade it with. But are you ready for this, everyone? Are y'all ready for this? Gengar for EV right now. You want to be the last person we give the Gengar thing to? Well, if you're in right now, hopefully you'll be able to get one. Your dad broke your 3DS. Uh-oh, Pam, that's horrible. Sorry about that. It's always unfortunate how that goes down. Kirby fan 123 with that lurk. With that lurkeroni. Them lurk skills. HP traded you a Gengar. Who? What? I'm so confused. You completed your Pokédex today. That is awesome, Mike. That is brilliant. Getting that shiny charm. Getting that shiny charm. How does that feel to finally have a shiny charm? I know when I got mine, I was like, yeah. Can you make me a promise? Of course you can. You can totally do what you need to do. I am not looking for anyone in particular, remember everyone. We don't look for anyone in particular. Wow. Then it got burned. That's horrible. It's horrible. That should never happen to anyone, ever. Ever. Just life is cruel at times. Life is very cruel. Feels awesome, though, for Mike to have the shiny charm, which is great. Which is great. Can't wait to Mega Evolve this, right? Right. That is awesome. Alright, see you later, Frankie. I think you're the reason why I actually looked up Shiny Weasel. Oh, really? Interesting. Interesting there, you know? Kenneth, Gengar, Gengar, Gengar! Yeah, no problemo. Glad you're able to get one. Glad you're able to get one. Yes, we're offering this Pokemon for trade. Someone wants a Gengar. Wait, for my Oxy, what? The Genesect. I don't have Genesect yet. The Genesect event's not out. The Genesect event's not out yet. I don't look for anyone in particular, everyone. We just go based on when we're in there. Yeah, Mike, just, you know, insert it. Insert it for the, I don't know, ask for a Gengar and just deposit something. Let me know what you deposited. Not a Wurmple, though. We're going to have to go searching if it's a Wurmple. Seeking. Ty, what's up? What is the best way to complete your decks? The best way to complete the Pokemon decks is really to just, you know, go route to route, catching what you have, and then make a list. Or catching what you don't have, just completing them. And then finding out where other ones are that you need. Yo, Emmanuel Hernandez, thanks for the subscribble. Welcome to the Scribble Knight family. So we did reach 8,050, which means I will Pokedab here in one moment. For those of you that want to watch a Pokedab, you can totally watch that. Okay, that 3DS just wanted to be a punk. That exact moment. So we'll get that connected on again. And we're going to go look up a Pokemon. I'm going to go to random.org, you know, to go from the 1 to 721. Tyler Cox, thanks for the subscribble. Welcome to the Scribble Knight family. And it's going to be Pokemon 479. Why do I feel this is Reshiram? It's Rotom. Oh, it's a Rotom. Why was I anywhere near Reshiram? It was right next to Uxie and Frostlash. Okay, so we're going to we'll do it off the Rotom Mo. We're going to do it off the Rotom Mo. So that's the version I'm choosing to go based off of. So yeah, let's do the thing that we need to do for the Rotom Mo dab. Okay. Y'all ready for this? Cuz I am pumped. I am pumped. How are we going to do this? Okay. This is an awkward setting. Okay. I hope you all had a good awkward laugh with me. on how that was. Because remember, it's meant to be. It's meant to be like that. But yo, Griffin B, hello, welcome to the stream as well. Genesec356, Big TJ. You've never dabbled in those, maybe you'll try it. Oh, do. All right. Search for the thing. Connecting to the internet. Please wait. You have an Eon ticket. Nice. Nice. That is the way to go about it. That is the way to go. Nyan dropping that JP symbol into chat. For those of you that don't know, I see random stuff on some of my emotes. Instead of the first 4 clocks you see, I get other emotes that I stuck in, which is one's the Illuminati, one of them is the Salt Shaker, one's JP, and one's a Shiny Mew. Okay. Yeah. 1 second. The Pokemon you deposited was traded. Nice. Okay. I've got to manually search for that one. And then this few characters. Seeking. Stop spamming. Down through 60. ROG has given out 60, which is awesome possum. Awesome possum. Genesect or Diancie? Thanks for the gear. Awesome. That is awesome of you, Mike, to want to help out with that. But I did not find it under the Genny 6. We are giving away this next one right here, though, the Gengars. As long as we can find, the beginning of the line. And there we go. Grizzly. Congratulations. There is that line. It's not in there. Did you spell Gengar correctly if you typed it in if you had to type it in? Because there's nothing in there. There's no Genesect in the thing asking for Gengar. Yeah, remember, I'm going to the front of the line, so if you just got here, it's going to take a little bit longer for you to get it. I do not stay on the far left of the thing. What is the next Pokemon going to be? The next one is going to be for Ralts. So you need to have a Ralts for the next GTS giveaway. For the next GTS giveaway. Yes, that's what I have been. That's what I typed in. Like, that's what I typed in. It's not popping up. Can you find... No. Everyone, don't ask me to find your Pokemon specifically. I'm not going to go find you. How about a less conspicuous person, Mike? How about a less conspicuous one? Like, I don't know. If you have Machop, send in Machop. Or something like that, I don't know. Gracie Marie. I'm a really good YouTuber, all thanks. Happy Halloween. Thanks so much for the shiny Gengar. Balthazar, I'm glad you're able to get one. You hope you get a... You're going to deposit a Gengar yourself? No, you don't want to deposit a Gengar. You do not want to deposit a Gengar. What you want to deposit is something else completely different called Absol. It's not Gengar for Gengar. It's Absol for Gengar. Are you late, George? No, you are not. You are not. You are here just on time. And Gaming Bull, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we have a lot of these Gengars we're giving out. We just, need everyone to get in line and to have fun while you wait, Have fun while you wait. This is good, but could it be even better? Okay. There we go. That will probably be a little better. Did Cindy put in the correct one? Okay. Cindy had put it in earlier, but we missed out on Cindy, so we're going to do this. What's December's legendary? Meloetta. You got a Wingull. Nice. Nice. Is Dark Litten here? Dark Litten was here. Dark Litten was here. Are we doing Eevee? Yes. Some guy you know, but welcome, welcome. We already did Eevee. We are doing Ralts for the next one. We are doing Ralts for the next one, because we already did the Eevee one. You teach me, we'll get to you, and then in the morning you should look for it. In the morning, look for what you are asking for. Because you have to go to sleep. You will have it when you wake up. You'll have it when you wake up. Oops, caps. Yeah, we're running caps running sometimes. Yep, you give me an Absol and I give you a Gengar. I think it's a fairly fair trade. It's a fairly fair trade in your honor. Okay, Landis. Congrats. Next one will be for the Ralts, everyone. The next GTS war will be for Ralts, and that's after we trade this right here. It's after we do this. No problem, okay, gamer. I'm glad you're able to get one. Glad you're able to get one. Your level 1 nose pass killed a Victini? What level was the Victini? What level was the Victini? You know? Meloetta or Genesect? So Genesect is next month, and you're going to have to go into GameStop to pick that one up. You have no Absols. That's horrible. I would go capture one. Maybe 5. Maybe 2. Yeah, we're doing 2 more of these before Pokemon Sun and Moon comes out. Wait, I got my work shift, I think, for the 18th. Am I working? I do not have my work shifts for the 18th. I'm going to request the 18th off. I need to go do that. When I go to work on Tuesday, I'll do that. How many Gengars do we have? A good chunk. A good chunk of them. Just a lot of them. We have 120. ROG gave out 60. I believe Mike will be giving out another 60. Yes, I got to it, Mike. I got to it. I already did the trade. Wow, sometimes we go too far. So we're trading David on this one 3DS. Diego, we are doing our best to get to everyone. See you later, Dark Wycore. Have to go to bed for school tomorrow. Understandable. Until next time. Until next time, my friends. Oh man, that's right. This was supposed to be for the, We're already here. We're going to do this trade, and then we're going to do it for Ralts. Totally forgot about that. Cloning sick, 2 boxes. Awesome. So yeah, we're doing this for Ralts in 1 second. Once we get this trade through, we will be asking for Ralts. And so you're going to want to check for Gengars on the GTS, everyone. You're going to want to search for Gengar, and I'm going to be asking for a Ralts. So you will need that Ralts. If you're Rattata, Endeavor, Focus Sash, Quick Attack. Yeah, the only... Oh, and Protect, I think. But yeah, you need... Yeah, it's a horrible, horrible thing. Because pretty much any priority will destroy it. Any priority will destroy it. Oh, and you have to do it under Trick Room, too. Another one is Aron inside a Sandstorm. The only thing that blocks it is other, like ground and steel types and rock types. But I believe he gets quick attack, so yeah, it's easier if you don't do those. Get yourself a Gengar so you can take everyone to school. Yeah, right? Be like, I got this. I got this. Oh man, we had the summary of that other one ready to go. Okay, so you're going to be giving us your routes. We want routes. Routes. We're going to have to wait one moment, though. Whoops, my message. That's not what I want my message to be. We got a shiny Tauros from someone. That's why our message was that. We want yt.com. We want slash. Where's the slash? Symbols. Slash. Jake. Where's the K? E. P. E. T. E. R. There we go. That's the full message. And it fits. It fits as is. Oh, we got the Eevee. That's right. I was so confused. Final Gambit Sindinja. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Deposit with these conditions. Just 1 second. I will get to depositing. Oh. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Red, hello. Welcome to the stream. Magikarp is the Arceus, right? Gowtown, welcome to the stream. Oh, that's right. I was doing this correctly. I was just confusing my own self. So remember, we're going to have the countdown go in chat. So when you see the countdown say 3, 2, 1, go, you're going to want to be searching for Gengar and have your routes ready. I need to get some water. I'm not used to talking this long without it. Do you have to wait again? What do you mean? You got your Gengar? Shimushan? Nice. Nice. What's my job? I do stuff and they pay me money. I do stuff for them to help them make money. And then they pay me money. Part of that, That's what markups are for. Pay people to help sell it. But I can't say what my job is exactly. I want to protect myself. But one of my jobs I deal with food, the other one I don't. So that's fun. You got it? Nice, Savage Mate. Can you still deposit an Absol? Totally. Totally. There's no reason why you couldn't. Do you want to say hi to chat?
Sure.
It's bro.
What's up, chat? It's brother.
Brother Peter.
So you just give away a bunch of Gengars to people?
Yep.
That's his whole stream?
I forgot we had this.
Oh,
Remember this?
We had that forever.
Yeah, we've had this forever. It's Gengar. We should just have him on screen. I should put him on a little pedestal. And he's just going to sit here on the rest of the stream, blocking my get you'll get to see this.
Jimmy.
So, Pokemon you picked up was treated.
So do you even play the game?
Yeah, I'm playing it.
No, but do you just trade or do you play?
Oh, I play it on other days. Just not today. We do shiny catching. Look at this.
Oh, nice.
That one. Okay, seeking Pokemon. Pokemon you want? Which Pokemon do we want? We want the Absols, right? Because that's what we're adding to our collection. Have you been watching Westworld at all?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
No.
No? I watched the first episode. It was pretty cool. What level's Gengar? 100.
Dang, that's a good deal.
Manual.
For 350.
What is?
Well, Gengar, level 100.
Oh, 350. What do you mean 350?
No, I said free 50. Free?
Oh, free. Free is a good price. I like free.
Right.
Alright, have fun. Did you eat?
Yeah, food's done.
What was it?
Squash, spaghetti or whatever. Spaghetti squash.
Okay, let him know I'll be down like hour. What? I know, but just let him know I'll be down like an hour or so. Okay. We did the trade for what we need to do the trade for, right? Should you refresh? Refresh what? You deposited a Ralts for Gengar. No, Dylan, that's not what you're supposed to do. We're doing GTS wars. That was a horrible choice. Okay, yo, Eliza, welcome to the stream. How you doing? So we have everyone line up, and then we do it as we all line up. So that's something to look out for. That's something to look out for. But yeah, I do not look for specific people. So we go to the far right, and we work our way to the left from there. That's how we trade, everyone. It's just how we do it, how we've always done it. We may change our ways in the future, but for now, it's just how we do it. Do I get paid for live streaming? Like, roughly $1 a stream, depending on ad revenue, you know? So it's not for sure money. It's not for sure money. Although, with the sponsors that we have, I guess that's like monthly payout. And we have, what, 24 people that are currently set to the sponsoring. And we get 279.3 cents per person that sponsors a month. And so, whoops. We want to open up sponsors. We need to add Dark Wycore back to this list. Now that I think about it. We'll be giving away the Genesix on Friday's stream. Unless we want to do it next Sunday. So we could totally do it next Sunday. Or we can do it at 2 o'clock on Friday. Like, so we're either doing it 2 o'clock on Friday, or just, you know, like 4 o'clock next Sunday. Something along those lines. Maybe 7 o'clock? Oh, it'd be either 7 o'clock next Sunday, or 2 o'clock on Friday. So you will eventually get a Gengar from you? Yes, that's how that works. It just takes some time. It takes some time to realize. What's the message for Gengar? There you go. What Pokemon? You'll always need an Absol. So if you want to participate in our giveaways, you will always be asking for Absols. Yo, Lewis Robust, welcome to the stream. You won't spam again. You'll be patient again. You're sorry. You like the video? Oh, thanks. Appreciate that, Anthony. Appreciate it. Is that way prepare for your streams? Just have an Absol, you know? That's the best way to prepare. And then, if you're here right when the stream starts, that's when we give away the message. And that's the best way to go about it. You know, if you set up notifications for the stream, so that when the stream goes live, it gets sent to your phone, that's another good way to do it. Because then you will always be ready for the streams. Because your phone will tell you when, or your iPad, your tablet, whatnot. Are they, Dylan? Who was your favorite dual type? Shaman. Grass Psychic. I have two. The first that Jake traded me in the GTS, and the other for the Ralts. Oh my gosh. You got two of them. Brago Bizarro. Thanks for the subscribble. Welcome to the Scribble Knight family. This may be true, Gaming Bull. It's not because I skipped you, it's just because there's a lot of people online. There's a lot of people online. So we're trading Sean here. We've just got to do what we've got to do. And Savage Mate got one from the GTS War. So yeah, if you win a GTS War, please remove yours from the thing. Or, you know, if you got a second one, just give it to another person on the GTS. So yeah, we'll be having another GTS War here after this next one, and that will be for Zigzagoons. That'll be for the Zigzagoons. Someone else rated you Gengar speed kills? That's unfortunate. Don't know why people are looking for Absols, honestly. I don't know why. Yeah, there's a line, Gaming Bull, so you gotta stand in line. It's not instantaneous, you know. Takes time. There's only one of me and 2 3DSs that I'm trading from. No problem, Brian. I'm glad you're able to get one. Glad you're able to get one. Why did I have this up? I cleaned my room. Yeah, look at that, the floor. Look at that. Didn't even take long. It honestly took me, like, 3 minutes. It was just a bunch of clothes. So I just had to pick up the clothes, throw them in my clothes hamper. For those of you that had seen my room messy, is what I'm saying. Here you go, Myrex. Congratulations, or Jinx said. You're getting traded now. Absol. Can your message be Spoopy JP? Sure. Sure. It's the way of the stream. Right? Oh my gosh, my eyes got super watery. But I don't have to work tomorrow. It's my first day off in a week. Yeah. So that's awesome. Because I think I've worked the last several days. I have to see when my actual last day off was. Where is everyone? I want Metagross, that's nice. There we go. Dark X. As I said, the next war will be for, who was it that I say it was going to be for? Zigzagoon, right? So the Zigzagoons. It's been 30 minutes since you've been here. Yeah, it does take a good chunk of time for us to get to the people, to get to everyone. Because if there was already a line of like 30 people at least before you got here, then it takes some time, you know? It takes us about maybe a minute a person, if not more or less. So yeah, if there were 30 people here, if there were like 60 people in line, that's like an hour wait until we're able to trade you. Yo, Danielle Grubbs, thanks for the subscribble. Welcome to the Scribble Knight family. So the next Pokemon we're trying to hit up is going to be, what was it? That's not the right way. We're asking for Zigzagoons, that's right. We're asking for Zigzagoons. So if you have Zigzagoon, you can totally get your Zigzagoon ready for this war. Totally get your Zigzagoon ready for this war. And when we say go in chat, you're going to want to look for Gengar. You're going to search for Gengar and trade your own Zigzagoon for it. You're going to trade your own Zigzagoon for this thing. Deposited like an hour ago? Yeah, it takes some time. Takes some time. We had a lot of people in line. Or if you were here like a while ago, some people might have ROG or some other person trading might have traded faster, depending on how everything was, you know? Rebecca. Nya. Alejandro. These ones are more or less hacked. Like, they're made legally, but I just cloned them. You got it, though. Right. That was probably just luck on your end, though. I'm surprised no one's begging for your tradable Miluettas. I don't know. So, again, Mike will be helping us, everyone, trading out some lovely stuff. If we can get a hashtag Mike in the chat for that. For being awesome. For being awesome like that. Well, I'm glad you were able to get one, though, Wiley. Glad you're able to get one. Got to go school in the morning. Understandable. Understandable. We're coming up on the time that we normally start stream. Interestingly enough. We will still be in line if you turn off 3DS. Exactly. Yes, you will still be in line if you turn off your 3DS. Because you don't need to be in this. So once you input your Pokemon, you're good to go. You are good to go. Whoops, Epic Mal's already got one earlier, so we're not giving them a second one. You just got a Zigzagoon? Oh, isn't that a good thing? Is the RG trainer name yours because you got a Gengar from a trainer named ROG and you didn't notice? It's fine. ROG is giving out the exact same thing we are giving out. ROG gave out the same exact one as we're giving out. It's just he cloned it instead of me. Do I want to clone Raichu? I don't clone other people's Pokemon. It's all good, Anthony. All is good. I appreciate the apologies, though. That's okay. If you have to, you don't have to stay online for your Absol to stay on GTS. You can literally, like, deposit it, turn off your 3DS, come back a week later, and if someone traded it, it'll still give you your trade. Cubex, yeah, ROG is a moderator here on the stream, and he helps with the giveaways. What is next Pokemon for giveaway? The next Pokemon will be Genesect, and you're going to be needing an Absol. You're going to want an Absol. It does take a little while, Kyle, yeah. But that's just because the amount of people we have. That is just because the amount of people we have. And all that we can actually trade out, you know? All that we can actually trade out. The next GTS war, we just did a GTS war. So it'll be a little bit. It'll be a little bit. After this, I'll count how many people are in here that are still wanting these. It's still a good chunk of people wanting them. And we have a limited quantity left on my end. Mike is giving out 60 though, so we will see what we have. No problem, Cubex. I'm glad you're able to get one. Oh, I think they nicknamed the Absol Jakepeter. Nice. Okay, so we'll count this time. All cloned, you're good to go. Awesome, Mike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 56, 57, 58, 59, 6. Vlad already got one. Okay. So we have 59 more to give out. I don't have 59. I have, what, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 and, like, 12. I have, like, 33. And so Mike is definitely going to be picking up some slack there. That is left over. I'm going to be picking up some of the pieces. And make sure, Mike, I have all the ones that I am physically giving out, but make sure you only trade the people that say Scary JP. Nothing else. Nothing else, just Scary JP. So if they say Jakepeter, don't give it to them. If they say something that's not Scary JP, then they don't get one. You're not on the second page. And if you are on the second page, then it's with the wrong message. You got ROG's Darkland? Nice. Mr. Super Lucario, you want one bad? Well, if you follow the instructions, you will possibly get one. My favorite starter, though, for Sun and Moon, Shimo, is going to have to be Rowlet, you know? We're going to be getting Decidueye at the very end. You know, that very suave bird. The very suave bird. Ricardo, welcome to the stream. So for the next GTS war, I will be asking for Wingles. I'll be asking for Wingle. So you're going to need that for the next thing we give out. Is JP Scary alright? Yep, that's exactly what's needed. Or Scary JP, yeah. You said JP Scary, that's good. Or yeah, it just needs those 7 characters in there somewhere. Where were we on the next GTS war? I don't remember where we were on the list. Decidueye is really cool, very suave looking owl. Nope, I do not. Uni. I do not uni. Gar is doing this wrong. Just as an FYI, you were somewhere on the far right. You're somewhere further to the right, but then you redeposited. Which, whoever that was, is in a bad spot, because it's going to be even harder for you to get it at this point. Just as an FYI. Because you do not want to redeposit. Once it's in, Keep it there. Keep it there. That's my piece of advice. Because if you swap it out for another one, another spot on the far left, you're not doing it by my rules. You're not doing it by my rules. I know some other people do it slightly different, and I am not them. I am not them. That's what you gotta remember. So after this next one will be the thing where we do the GTS war, you know? And as I said, the GTS war will be for... Who will it be for? The Wingle, that's right. Welcome back, Dark. Patience, patience, patience. Just take some time. Take some time. Rowlet, yes, grass is your favorite type, and you're hoping to be able to pick grass type this time? Right? Yeah, grass is my favorite time. Just checking in here, says K-Gamer. Well, thanks for checking in. Hi, Helena. What's up, girl? How you doing? I'm going to throw some duckies in the chat. If anyone that wants to help with this duck train, you totally should. You totally should. You've been waiting since the stream started, then you didn't... But yeah, I don't think you inserted your Absol right away. And if you did, it's under the wrong message. My favorite Pokemon game? Heart Gold. That was my favorite game of all time. This one, right here. Pew! Oh man, Helena. They told me to do the dishes when I got into work today, and I was like, okay, I'll do the dishes. And then the person in charge comes back and is like, why are you doing dishes? And I was like, I don't know. They're like, go expedite. And I was like, okay. And then they put someone else on the dishes, and I was like, yeah. Oh my gosh. So my work schedule for this next week, I don't work both my jobs at all this week. But next week, on the 10th and the 11th, I get to work an 8-hour shift, and then I get an hour and a half off, and I get to work a 4-hour shift. Both next Thursday and Friday. So that'll be fun. But yeah, I don't work tomorrow. And then I only work I work a 4-hour shift Tuesday and 4.5-hour shifts on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So my streams are going to be at 2:30 the rest of this week, everyone. Just as an FYI. The rest of this week will be from 2 or 2:30 for about 3 hours. Can we get some duckies in the chat for Finiapoo as well, everyone? Can we get some duckies in the chat for Finiapoo? Because that's our newest sponsor that joined the chat room. You're getting an Absol army, right, Mike? Them Absols, though. Them Absols, though. Where do you get a Ghastly? I know you capture Haunter and Y in some icy caves. Yeah, look at all those ducks for everyone. For everyone. Really, though? Really, though? How is having your computer back, Finiapoo? Anything awesome with having your computer back? Because I know it's such a weird feeling not having your computer. Because as I mentioned to you before, I was out of a computer for like 12, 14 days. About a year and a half ago. It was horrible. I couldn't do it. I mean, I had to, though. I got a lot of good sleep, though, at that time. At that point. It was just like, Jake can sleep, fall asleep, and be where you need to be. What's my opinion on Pokemon Black and White? Pokemon White's favorite game? I thought it was a fun game. I didn't think there was anything too inherently wrong with it. Besides, I think the metagame was it was alright. But Pokemon Black and White 2, like post-game content. Oh, the next one will be the GTS War. I thought Black and White 2 definitely picked up the slack that Black and White 1 missed out on. You can't believe next month you would have sponsored you for 6 months. Seems like yesterday. Oh my gosh. Really? That is a long time. I know I've had sponsorships enabled on my channel for, I think, coming up on 8 months now. Or no, I think month 9 will be on like November 4th. Yeah, November 4th I'll have had it for 9 months. It'll be for 9 months, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, jeez. I've had 3 people that have stayed sponsoring me from 8 months. I have 1 person on 7. I have 2 on 6. Or I think Helena's technically been there for 7 months on the sponsoring. I need to make postcards soon and be mailing those out to those that want them. Because I owe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I owe 8 postcards right now to people. You finally got an Absol after a few days, and I'm giving away while you're at school. You're at school right now. That's horrible. Oops. Awesome, Mike. That's awesome. Thanks for helping out. Work has been messing up your schedule a lot. You only get paid for 40 hours a week since your salary, and this week they make you work 48, next week 52. What? I would demand a bonus. Yeah, stupid bank. Damn bank. I know when you swapped your cards, it was... The thing, though, is I don't think it was your bank. I think it was YouTube Gaming. Because I had when I was talking to some other YouTubers with sponsorship enabled right now, they were having issues with people randomly unsponsoring. As an FYI. And I think Thiniapoo got stuck in that same thing, right? Yeah, Thiniapoo got stuck in that same thing. Oh, and I owe you and Helena, so that's, I think, 10 people I owe postcards to. Yeah, I know I need to get postcards. Once I get a bunch of postcards, they'll be ready to just mail and send out. You finally got a Gengar. Getting here on the stream from the beginning is worth it? Yeah. Oh, I totally said that we were doing another GTS war, didn't I? I did not even remove the last one we had. Who wants your shiny Ninetales? Oh. Oh, shiny Ninetales is pretty cool. But you're just leveraging your newfound freedom. Kind of funny. Kinda funny, if you ask me. I just find the stats in our thing hilarious. So, like, just so everyone knows right now, our peak concurrent viewership, 93 viewers. We're at a total of 152 view time hours. An average view duration of 7 minutes and 35 seconds. It's been about that long for the last hour and a half. And then we are at 1,199 playbacks, which is a lot. It's a lot. Golden Lego, you are the best YouTuber. You're saying this to me, though. Thanks. Appreciate that. Did I still get the Pokemon on this one? Hopefully. Hopefully got him. We don't have to do that animation again. This one's Wingull, right? Yeah, this GTS war is for Wingull. Forgot how beautiful shiny Mega Gengar is, right? Yeah, you are going to have to get your own Gengarites because we can't trade those over GTS or Wonder Trade. So we're depositing from that Wingull now. That beautiful Wingull. Okay, we did get it. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Wingull. We're coming for that Wingull. And then the next GTS war will be for Vulpix. We're going to be asking for Vulpix. So if you have Vulpix, then you're in luck. If you don't, I'll go capture one real quick like. Go capture one real quick like. Oh yeah, go. Go, 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 go. Totally forgot I was doing that, but yeah. What's the point of wanted someone if you already have one? I don't know. I don't know, you know? Some people just want multiples. Some people don't need multiples. I don't know how it works. Some people... Yeah. The Mustachie Master. Completely unrelated, but anyone have a Contrary Shuckle? Just unrelated to everything else, but all's good. All's good. How you doing, though, Mustachey? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. It's that Absol time. Gotta look for it, though. Spooktacular. You're offering Milwetta, which is pretty good, but no one has something else that you want. Ah. That's unfortunate. Sometimes it just takes a while, you know? It just takes a while. We've gotten this pretty far to the left. Okay, so we are looking for Julian on our ORAS copy over here. If we can find Julian. It's somewhere over here. And there we go. There it is. We got Kyle in our other game, so do not worry, Kyle. You got it, Distortion? Nice. Nice. Are the IVs random on the Gengar? Yes, they are random. So I do not. You got to go, but take care. Well, thanks, Finny-a-Poo, for being here. Much appreciation. How does one trigger Nightbot? So there are a couple of things you can do. Here's the thing. So a lot of these, so some of these messages that pop up, if you see them like multiple times that pop up randomly, it's set for increments. You're giving up, but it's super easy. There's hardly a reason to give up, because all you're literally doing is putting your Absol in and asking for a Gengar with the message JP scary or scary JP, and then it's simple going from there, really. Because you have to just wait. You do not have to have your game stay online. You can go offline. You can come back next week and still find the Gengar traded to you, assuming we got the Gengar traded to you. You want to trade Shiny Gengar? You're going to want to trade it? Yeah, I know a handful of you. I give out Master Balls on some of these Pokemon randomly at times if they need, you know, like Mega Stones. And then people will catch them with them, which is, I think, kind of funny. But I'm not going to stop y'all from catching them with Master Balls. I think it's kind of funny to just have all these with Master Balls. Okay. To Jimmy. What did I say the next one was going to be for? The next one's going to be for Poochyena. So, wait. I feel like I said somebody else. So I do not know. Oh well, it's going to be for Poochyena. Oh, Vulpix, there we go. So it'll be for Vulpix, and then the last one will be for Poochyena. Thanks, everyone. The last one will be for Poochyena. The next one will be for Vulpix. Appreciate you all remembering, because I have a horrible memory. And sometimes, some points my memory just goes kaput, and I'm just like, no. You got him, Aya? Nice. Mount Pyre, right? Yeah, you're going to want to like Dex Nav for him up in Mount Pyre, if you don't already have one. Yeah. It's because it's almost there. So trading Elaine, and then I think like Kale or something? And you don't have one? If you don't have one, then your message might be messed up, Heaven. Then your message might be messed up. Let's see. We're going this way. I'm not even seeing an aerial. I'm just waiting until Cowls. Yo, Zachary, coming in with that. Face the But what's up? Can we get some duckies in the chat? Can we get some duckies in the chat room? That's your badge, exactly. Yo, Mustache Master from My Heart Tears. Welcome to the Scribble Knight family. Welcome, welcome. Let's move that just a little bit. Okay. Putting a shiny Vulpix up for an Umbreon, oh. There is music on the stream. Is it too low for y'all to hear? Because there is some music. Maybe your volume's a bit low. Maybe I'm too loud compared to that. The Julian wasn't you. There's chances are there's a second Julian. Or even a third. You want to know how to beat Screech, Slash, and Snatch good? What do you mean, Tyler? I'll run a tanky Pokemon. Yeah, run Chansey, I guess. Or just run a Pokemon that, you know, doesn't need a beat down like that. Because they're going to go for your physical defenses with Screech, I believe. Yeah, I'm not even seeing an Ariel in here. Heaven. Did you ask for... Like, did you have to type in Gengar? Because if you typed in Gengar, you might have typed Gengar wrong. So we got Aiden and then Lynn. I don't know why I'm doing it on this 3DS first when you all can't hear it. Is there no music? Oh my gosh, we've been listening to no music this entire time. Ah! Okay, well, rip. There's music now. Wow! I've been listening to music. I've been rocking to it. You all just... Did you all think I was crazy over here just rocking it out randomly? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Oh, there's one. That was like way towards the front though. I saw an Ariel way over there to the front. Yeah, so Heaven, I briefly saw you for 1 second. You're coming up. Yo, Landon. Tomorrow you're going to Shiny Hunt Zubat until you have to go trick-or-treating. And if you don't find it, you give up. Oh no. Yeah, we are shiny hunting for Ariados tomorrow. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Remember, I'm not skipping anyone. We're just going to the front of the line. Daniel, read the description. We have instructions. Have a happy Halloween. Oh, thanks, Lynn. Hope you have a happy Halloween, too. You know, now that you're getting a Gengar. Gengar is holding a rare candy. A rare candy. But yeah, can you all hear the music now, like, in a decent way? Is it not too loud? I don't know, that's why this headphone's been in my ear the entire time. I mean, it has been letting me know the alerts. Oh, you haven't even been hearing Mew! You haven't been hearing Mew. I had my desktop my desktop sound off. Just wasn't recording it. So, ripperoni that. Can you hear my voice, everyone? I'm going to go get some water. Okay, we'll get the GTS war going, and then I'll go get some water. I think we have one more Gengar on this side, and then we do the war at the same time. Don't take a candy from a ghost. Don't worry, Heaven. We'll be getting to you. Don't worry. Do not worry, my friends. It's almost your time. Okay, so yeah, the GTS war is happening right here, right now. We're gonna go grab some water. Been watching the stream the entire time and still no Gengar? Then you might have done something wrong. That's my thing. Okay, checking for this. Yo, Chris Mayo, thanks for the subscribble. Welcome to the Scribble Knight family. Wait, what? Huh? Yeah, Phantom Blade, if you're just there, then we're going to be getting to you super close. Super close. Wow, 113 likes and 1 dislike. Someone was rebelling. Someone was rebelling. I'm not skipping anyone, though, everyone remember. I'm not skipping you. We're just going to the front of the line. Just going to the front of the line. Okay. So we're depositing this, and we're asking for Vulpix. So, yeah, while you all, you know, try and see who can get this, I'm going to go fix my throat. Oh, by the way, I already accidentally, you know, deposited it, so yeah, go for that. Yo, Lynn, from My Heart to Yours, welcome to the Scribble Knight family. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some water. Okie dokie. Got that. You're on tilt. Oh my gosh. Tilt dough. Yo, Poison Will. How you doing? Same, right? Same. Oh, Mike is willing to help clone even more. Reach 150 likes. Let's see. These get picked up while we were gone. These get picked up while we were gone. He vanished like a ghost. Where did he go? He asks. There we go. The deposited Pokemon went through. Got a shiny Articuno from Wonder Trade yesterday. Oh, did you? Nice. Nice. See you later, Mr. Cool Zombie. Thanks for being here. I need some water because my throat was just doing its thing where it was, you know, getting scratchy. So yeah, we did get those ones out. We do have a few more on our end we're giving out, and I know Mike is giving out a handful more than us. So if I don't get to you, hopefully Mike is able to get to you. The next Pokemon we're giving out is a shiny Genesect. It's a shiny Genesect. When we're giving that out, either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I'm thinking it'll be next Sunday. I think that's the time we all said we'd rather do. Yeah, so it'll be Saturday, November 6th at 7 p.m. Just kidding. Yeah. 7 p.m. Saturday or Sunday, November. Yeah, that's when it'll be. And you will need an Absol for that thing. You'll need an Absol. Let's get over here. Yo, Ocelot, thanks for the subscribble. Welcome to the Scribble Knight family. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I know we're close. Okay, so don't worry, we just traded Will on our other 3DS. The last GTS war will be asking for Poochyena. Be asking for little Poochyena. Your birthday is November 21st. Oh my gosh, it's like 22 days away. And Lynn's birthday is tomorrow on Halloween. Ooh. Ooh. That's a spooky day to have your birthday on. That's a very spooky day to have your birthday. Oh. Okay. Dirk Samurai. I feel like I traded you a while ago, so I'm not trading you. Blazing Fox, hello, hello. Welcome back to another stream. Do you consider you an enemy or a jerk? What? Neither? Yo, Rearies, what's going on, my friend? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Going to post some duckies for you. That ducky hype. That ducky hyperino. Do I play with tech decks? I don't own any, but I would play with some if I had some. It's already Halloween. This is very true. This is very true. Oh, that person had already been traded. Ripperoni Usarino. Just trying to get far right as we can. For those that hadn't already been given out. Okay. Joshy. Joshy boy. No problemo, some guy you know. I'm glad you're able to get one. Pokemon Master, hello, hello. Welcome back. My name is Jake. When will you get your Gengar? I have no idea. If you just submitted it in the last, like, 20 minutes, I'm not going to be able to give one out. But we have Mike, who is giving out a handful more for us. Because I'm on a very limited run. I've given away 120 of these, almost, altogether. So that's a thing. You feel anger towards yourself. Why would you feel that, though? Why would you do that? You should feel the love towards yourself. That's where it's all at. That's where it's all at. The love. Who's Mike? Mike in chat? Yeah. If Mike can hear, just say hello. Hello, hello, hello. Aloha. Aloha. Alola. 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 Marlin Stanton. What's up? We're so close. Fire Blast. You are getting this Gengar right here. Mike is going right now alongside us. You got one, Landon? Nice. Absol is in your ball. Hey, if you said you got here a long time ago and you have not got one, just check the GTS. Check the status of your Pokemon. See if we actually did trade you. Check to see if we did trade you. When is next war? It'll be the very last thing we do. So it's coming up. It is coming on up. Fairly soon here. Fairly soon. So don't worry. Yes. I said your last name wrong? It's not Staten? If it's not Staten, is it Staten? One more on your off for the night. Shiny Star U from Badu from the GTS. Oh. Well, if you've already received one of these, Mofficus is giving out Shiny Star U. Did I trade you, Vigwaz? I don't know. Check. I would check your game. You got 3 shiny legendaries today. Nice. Nice. And just as a reminder for you all, if you are enjoying the stream and you want to come back for another giveaway, or when we do other Pokemon shiny hunting streams or battle streams, feel free to subscribe so that you can see it all as it comes out. Oh, I know what happened to this thing. Whenever I edit a document, it increases its size. Seeking them Absols. If we can get them sought out, we can do what we need to do. Is this Gengar legal? Yes. If it was not legal, we would not be able to trade it out. So that's a fun fact we got there. That's a little bit of a fun fact. Where are we at on this list? Where are we at? I feel like we're getting close. Getting close to the end, where it's only a handful of people that will not be getting one. We're close. We're close. So I know we've already traded Miles. Yo, Marlin Staten, thanks for the subscribble. Can we win this the Dark type battle? No, I don't do battles except for on Wednesdays. Alright, we got Christian right here. Going to get you a trade. How did you get all these Gengar into your game, Mask Zach? We cheated. You just took back your Absol. Why would you do that, Caden? Why would you do that? Heaven, check your game. Check your game. Maybe you already got traded. Check your GTS. Because I feel like we already traded you. Shiny Mind Shell for Combuskin, oh? How did you gen your Gengar? Something called Power Saves. It's Dragon85 from my heart to yours. Welcome to the Scribble Knight family. Yeah, because I think you already traded. Evan, check your game. Never got it. Did you remove it and add it in again? Because if you remove it, that's a horrible idea. We're going through this very slowly. I know for a fact we already traded Tweety. Tweety, please. Look at this. We're going through. See, there you are. I feel like you redeposited at some point. Because if you redeposited, you're going to pop up further and further to the left. And we're not able to get to you if you do that. So yeah, that's... Have you redeposited it at all, Heaven? Or have you kept it in and kept it in? Like, because if you deposited it once, you're good. If you deposited it like 5 times, that's the wrong way to go about it. The wrong way to go about it. You saw your name? Yeah, we went very slowly here, just to show you all that we were not able to get to you all. But we will be doing one more GTS war here. Okay, so we're trading this, Thomas. As you can see, we have one more left that we're trading. Huh, well, then I do not know what to say, Heaven. I feel like it was retraded. Yeah, and I never pass you all. Like, we have to go from the start. ROG, what it is, it's other streamers do it differently than me. And so people think I pass them because I do a different set of rules than other people. What time are you streaming for the Genesect? We'll be doing that at 7 o'clock on Sunday. 7 o'clock on Sunday. Or we can do 2:30 on Friday. But I think everyone wanted me to do 7 o'clock next Sunday. Yeah, everyone, remember, we just have a different set of rules than other streamers, so if you say I passed you, then you're kind of wrong in our eyes. Oh, ROG's Gengars are female? That's kind of funny. Just because of the fact that ours is male. They're the power couple. Phoenix Slayer from My Art Years. Welcome to the Scribble Knight family. Thanks for the subscribble. Welcome to the Scribble. Undertale hype, bruh. So, yeah, we're going to do our last war here. We're going to start the last war in just one moment. My other 3DS needs to finish its trade, but we'll deposit here. Again, Mike is sending out a handful more. We'll hopefully clean up the rest of the people that are left, that are going to be there for when we end the stream. I like your rules way better. You think it's super fair, and guess what? You got one? Awesome. Yeah, because when other people do their rules, I understand why they do their rules. It just makes sense, because when you have like 300 people depositing for a Pokemon, you can't go back to the third page. It just doesn't make sense. Like, I'm fine heading back 60. I know it goes a little slower at that point. But then, when you redeposit over and over again, it gives people the chance to do it. Oh yeah, RG. Yeah. Yeah. Nope, so we're not asking for Absol, we're asking for Poochyena. So, you're going to want to get your Poochyena all Poochied on up for us to do the trade. So remember, at this point you are searching for Gengar. You are going to be searching for Gengar. When I say 3, 2, 1, go in chat, you're going to then, you know, click into search for Gengar. That's just how it's going to work. Whoops, I didn't have Poochyena selected on this one. Rip. Well, if you didn't get that one, you can get this next one. Thanks so much for the Gengar. I'm glad you're able to get one, Gamester. I do not know what that means, Phoenix. You're on to the next box? Nice. Yeah. Yeah, Rowgy. Things happen. I like pizza, says Dink. Well, thanks for coming in. Appreciate that. So, it is the end of the stream. We'll see who gets these Gargars here in 1 second. But I do want to say, we reached 182 total view time hours. Y'all are awesome. Did you know that? We've been streaming for about 2.5 hours now. We got rid of our 2 boxes of Gengar, the lovely Gengar Arenos. We're at about 1,400 playbacks. And we're sending out a chat rate of like 28 messages a minute, which is it's really nice. We've had chat's been fairly active today compared to some of our other streams, but yeah, we've been sitting at a good. We typically have like 22 messages, 18 to 22 messages. Sitting just above that right now. Currently, we've had a good steady inflow, if you will, today. Typically, like, we drop down super low, but, you know, streaming earlier today, that did not happen. Which is awesome of you all. There was one dip. I don't know what happened there. 720. But yeah, that's fine. We just dabbed a little bit ago, if you want to check that out. When we reached 8,050, what the dab is about there, so if you want to rewind for that. But we are going to go raid someone now. So let's figure out who we're going to go raid. Let's figure out who we are raiding. Gotta see who is live right now on our live page. Pokemon you deposited was traded for. We got the Poochianas. I do want a golden Poochiana at some point. Did it say who traded us? I don't think it did. I don't think it told us who traded us. We are going to go raid Creek Craft, everyone, who's currently playing Roblox. Murder Mystery 2, Phantom Forces, Prison, Meep City, Halloween. Yeah, so, yeah, feel free to jump in on with us. I think that'd be really cool of y'all, if y'all win. If you do not know what a raid is, it's where we go to another streamer's chat, and we go and give them a like, and subscribe if we like their content. It's just how it works. It's just how that works. But we ourselves reached 125 likes, which is fairly awesome, and we reached 2 dislikes, which is awesome in of itself as well. But yeah, so we are going to go over into this chat, and we're going to type in hashtag jakepeter raid. We're going to type in hashtag jakepeter raid into the new chat room. So let's get our jakepeter raids all going. And his name is Creek Craft. So that's how this works. Oh hey, let's move this, because this is a desktop capture, I believe. Yeah. So that's ours. Here's his. Here's the link I'm about to drop for everyone. Yeah, let's turn off our music. Then turn on his stream. And yeah, head on here.
That's the goal, man. That's the goal. You play, that's cool. Nightbot's not doing anything wrong. He's cool.
Go do the thing. We're going to go like. See, look, 129 likes. And we ourselves reached 52 new subs today. You all are awesome. Y'all are awesome.
On YouTube.
So yes, can we get him to 140 likes, everyone? Can we get him to 140 likes before this all goes out? But yes. Hashtag Jake Peter Raid. Head on over, everyone. Everyone in blue right there is us. Everyone in blue right there in that chat is us. So head on over. Head on over to this raid, everyone. Thanks for doing this. Thanks for being there. His name is Creek Craft. His name was Creek Craft. But yes, if we can get him to 140 likes. Until next time, everyone. Let's high five out.
Jake Peter raid? No way. Jake Peter, what's going on? Thank you so much.